Good morning, everybody. It's a bit of a cold one today. My voice might be a little bit muffled because I have a neck snood on. But we're going to go for it anyway. So this is my review of Disney's Frozen. The way I'm going to work these reviews is on my way to the cinema on my bike, as I am today, to go and watch 47 Ronin, I will give you my review of the last film that I watched, which just so happens to be the magical and rather brilliant, actually, Walt Disney's Frozen. I went, took my son, and my sisters and my niece, so as not to look like too much of a weirdo. At least there was children there with me. Don't want to look like a beetle. So, the film. For the first time in ages, it's a Disney film that I really enjoyed. The songs were original. It's obviously very Disney princessy. It's obviously aimed more at girls than boys. It's not a Wreck-It Ralph, which obviously didn't have any singing in it, but was a unisex sort of film. My son really enjoyed going to watch Frozen, but you can definitely tell it's more of a Disney princess sort of feel. Oh yeah, there will be spoilers. I will be telling you what happens and giving you clues as to how the story goes. So just so you know that if you haven't watched the film and you want to watch it, then look away now. So it starts off with two young girls, two little sisters, who obviously love each other very much. And we find out one of them has this magical power, which isn't really explained why she has it, whether it was passed down, whether a previous member of her family was cursed, or what. But she's got this magical power where she can control ice and snow and frozen temperatures. And she accidentally, while she's playing with her little sister, accidentally shoots her like in the head. Bit graphic, but she does, with her magical ice powers. And then these weird stony troll things show up and save her sister. Because apparently, as long as it's only in the head, then, you know, the head can be changed, but the heart, if it had been shot in the heart, then that is not so easily swayed, you know, the usual Disney mumbo jumbo. So the parents decide that, you know, they need to be kept apart, and the daughter with the magic powers is to be locked away with the whole family for some reason. They all lock themselves away, I don't know exactly why. Then the parents go off on a trip and get into a huge storm on the waves and die. So the girls are left by themselves, but obviously the one of them with the magic powers is scared to ever see her other sister again, until eventually she's crowned as the new queen on her presumably like 18th birthday, something like that. She gets crowned as the new queen, and the younger daughter, the one who got shot, we'll keep referring to it as being shot, the decides, oh, it'd be fantastic if I finally get to see people again. I might meet the one, I might meet the love of my life, the love of my life. Which she believes that she does. She meets this prince, who, spoiler alert, turns out to be the bad guy in the end. Or a bad guy at this junction. There's no real, you know, real heavy duty Maleficent or Scar or that sort of bad guy character in the film. Like I say, this prince turns out to be bad, but at first you're supposed to like him and hope that he's Prince Charming. Little sister, shot in the head girl, decides that she loves this guy, wants to marry him, asks for her blessing of her sister, who quite rightly says, you've only known him for like an hour. No, I don't bless your marriage. Little sister gets mad, big sister gets mad, and ends up revealing her magic to everybody and runs away. Well, she runs away singing, because that's what you do. Runs away, sings a song, builds a big ice castle like Superman, Fortress of Solitude, and thinks, that's it, I can just be who I want to be, the end. But obviously her little sister, filled with grief and thinking, oh, that's why she never wanted to see me, she was scared, I must find her, goes off to find her, leaves this chap that she's known for like an hour in charge of the whole kingdom. So this guy, who she's only just met, she entrusts with her whole kingdom, which obviously turns out bad in the end because he tries to take it over. She finds her on the way, she finds her true love of her life, some ice harvester, wherever he is, with a reindeer. At one point, when they do find her, she says, no, I don't want to go back, I want to stay here, I can't go back, I can't control this, you shouldn't have come. Ends up getting angry again, this time shoots her, obviously, in the heart. We know now that the only way to remedy this, according to these weird rocky troll things, the only way to remedy the shot to the heart is with an act of true love. Which, in previous Disney films, is obviously a true love's kiss. But then the frosty one ends up being the saviour, because it turns out it's not a true love's kiss. We think it's going to be a kiss off the guy that she met an hour ago. Turns out he's the bad guy. He actually thinks, screw you, I'm not going to kiss you. If I let you die and the other one's hated by the whole kingdom, then fantastic, I get to be king. So he leaves her to die. She doesn't, the other guy finds her, but it's not his kiss that rescues her. It's an act of true love from her sister that remedies it all. Now, it is a really good film, it's beautifully shot. I watched it in 2D, but I would imagine in 3D it's extremely spectacular, just like all Disney films that are in 3D are. 3D is definitely attuned for animated features. Works okay in live action films, but it's more for, it works best with animated features, definitely. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, I'm a 36-year-old guy, I've got a 10-year-old son, a 4-year-old niece. My 10-year-old son liked it, He wasn't like mad keen on it because it was mostly about some girls, and when you're 10, girls are just icky. So he thought it was okay. My 4-year-old niece loved it to pieces, as you would imagine, and I really enjoyed it, I must admit. It's no Lion King. They're probably aiming towards one day making it into a Broadway West End musical. The songs really suit that sort of look. And as Disney princesses go, they're pretty good. You know, they're no Belle or Ariel with a baps out. No, I do sound weird. But the Frozen one, the one with the magic powers, when she puts her hair down, you know, and you can tell it's been animated by a bunch of guys because the way she shakes her hips and shows off a bit of leg, very Jessica Rabbity. For the dads. Again, this just makes me sound even weirder. But I would give Frozen a 7 out of 10. You know, I won't be rushing to go and watch it for a second time. But now that I've seen it, I don't need to see it again. So I think 7 out of 10 for the whole look of the film and everything is definitely worth it. So yeah, I would advise take your kids to go and watch Frozen.